Welcome to the UCO Jazz Lab. My name is Jeff Kidwell, and I get to live here all the time and work with students. I do the second jazz ensemble, which will do a concert tomorrow night. And tonight you'll hear Jazz Ensemble 1 and Jazz Ensemble 3. But first, we have a special thing that goes on. This is Elizabeth Grace Romano, by the way. So she's helping me announce things. Make sure that you get all that stuff. Okay. She's very shy right now. We have a tradition of having the top jazz ensembles from high schools around the state come open our concerts, and tonight is no different. This band has been in the top 3 as finalists every year in the state jazz ensemble competition that's held in April. Over the past, I think about the past 6 or 7 years, and 2 of those years, 2 years back to back, they were the state champions. And that is all due to the students and to your support, and especially to their director. And we're proud to say that he's an alum of our program, and hopefully, I think he's learned a lot more than we taught him because he does such a good job. Not yet. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you a guy that I think a whole lot of, mainly because he's Elizabeth's daddy and my son-in-law. This is Mr. Tony Romano and the Santa Fe High School Jazz Ensemble.
Hello, thank you to Mr. Kidwell and to all those involved at the Jazz Lab for welcoming us here. The opening tune we just did was Front Burner by Sammy Nestico for the Count Basie Band. The next tune we're going to play is arranged by D. Barton. Here's That Rainy Day, arranged for the Stan Kenton Band. But I skipped my solos. On that last tune, featured on piano, we had Mr. Jackson Thorpe. On alto, we had Spencer Graff. And then here behind me, we have Kate Basie on the tenor. And on this next tune, it does have quite a bit of piano moments with Jackson, but it really just kind of is a big full band feature. And there's quite a bit of really cool trombone playing going on. So give all those things a big hand. All right, we're going to make sure all the plumbing in our tuba works, and then we're going to go ahead and hop right in. big fail on my part. We, of course, have our lovely trumpet soloist that I did not mention, Faye Heights. Give her a big round. The next one is something that I played when I was a student here in Mr. Gorl's band. I've always really liked it. It's a really cool bossa composed by Vince Norman called Babybird. And we have a bunch of soloists on here. On guitar, you're going to hear Mr. Cooper Yarbrough. You get to hear Jackson Folker on piano and Spencer Graff on the alto. This is Babybird. say a big thank you to all of the UCO faculty and Mr. Clint Rohr for how he runs this place. It's just such a welcoming place for students and former students as myself. This is a very, very, very special place to me. I had so many wonderful experiences, and any chance I get, I try to make sure that these kids can have that too. So just incredibly fortunate to be able to work on the team that I work with and with the students that I've got behind me. It's just the easiest job in the world when you've got kids that love music like they do. If you give them a big hand real quick. It's always great to have, staff support. We have all of our other band directors that we work with, but we also have lots of support from our upper administration. So tonight, one of our EPS board members, Mrs. Leanne Kuhlman, is here. Shout out, there she is right there. Yes, we're lots of big supporters of the arts in our upper admin. We're very, very fortunate for that. So we're going to close our portion out. Stick around for some really amazing music coming up. This last tune we're going to play is a great rock tune by a guy named Alan Baylock, and it is called Torque. Please enjoy. Here I go again, forgetting the soloist. It's going to feature Spencer on soprano sax, and Lowell Ivy on the bass trombone. Really our entire trombone section, and just a little bit of everybody. It's just it's a good time, party time. All right, please enjoy Torque.
Thank you.